now rocking with the Goodfellas. This is the Recap with the Goodfellas show. You already know how we get down. It's your boy Tommy Gunz, alongside my man Dav Noble. What up?
Yo, what's good, everybody out there? Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for paying attention. Like, comment, subscribe, share the word. Hey, man, this the movement right here. Get on or, get back on.
What? Word. The voice of the streets himself, Shah Montana, always represent.
It's good, y'all. It's Charles Manson with the diamonds dancing. Y'all already know what it is.
It's the man, the myth, the legend. Big A represent. What up?
What's going on, y'all? It's your man, Big A. And remember, you can't be yourself without having a replica of yourself.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait, what?
What? How do we follow up after that?
No diggity. Yo, hold up. Yo, put that. Let me see that thing again.
Yeah, I got a statue made of myself.
Oh,
yo, that is,
yo, did you get that from like the mall?
Nah, I got it off of Amazon. You have professional artists
Yeah,
they do. This is actually from picture from the photo shoot. This is a picture.
I was looking at that.
Yeah, this is a picture from the photo shoot. This guy made it. This artist from overseas. He did it. He did it.
3D.
Yeah, no, he didn't 3D print it. He did it by hand. It's a hand custom. This is the one. This is the only one ever made.
Yeah, you gotta take a picture of that. You gotta take a picture of that with your phone and send that to me, yo. That's crazy.
It's a bobblehead too, bro. I made sure I got to put
I want one, yo.
I'm definitely jacking that idea, I'm stealing that idea. Come on. You know how the Goodfellas.
Amazing.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I should have warned y'all.
That was amazing.
Well, my man Karev Yah couldn't be in the building right now. He's off doing Goodfellas things. He will be back next episode. And it's always special salute to Beyond Mayhem Media's own Sayjin, the super producer, doing what he does. So now that we got the introductions out the way, man, we've been bugging out all episode, man. But one thing I seen on the internet that I thought was dope, me being a 90s, us being 90s hip hop heads, and, just that era of music, I saw this list. It had a bunch of different classic chains. Deathrow had the Rocafella piece, had all the classic chains. And on the meme, the title was, if you could only pick one, what classic hip hop chain would you pick? If you could only sign to one label based off the chain, what would it be? So it got us thinking, what are some of our favorite hip hop chains and pieces of all time? Because it goes without saying, it seems like when you're a major record label, nothing's hitting like when you got a piece with your label on it, or, the name or whatever. All the classics from Bad Boy to Cash Money logo, that's pretty much hip hop tradition 101. You got to get a piece. So that's what we're going to talk about. What do we think was the hottest hip hop chain of all time? So I think it's only right. Dav Noble, I'm gonna throw the question your way first. Out of all the various chains from the 90s up till 2022, what do you think is the illest hip hop chain ever? It could be a couple. If there's one or two, you can pick a couple. But
here's the thing. Based off of the, so obviously the audience doesn't know Tommy sent this picture earlier to us, and I'm hoping he puts the picture up there.
It's right there.
Okay, cool. So based off of this list here, man, if I was an artist solely on the chain, it would come down to two. And there's a reason why. So it would have to be between the Rocafella chain, because when I look at that chain, I think, all right, these are business dudes, they're not too flashy, but got a plan, corporate, kind of a thing. The So Def, I'm like, yo, whoever designed this chain looks like they have mad fun. So I'm like, yo, if this is what there is, the dude with the beard, the fro, I may want to rock with that group. Now, just to pick a few that I did not choose, diplomats, I don't need to be on anything with some birds and gunshots. That's just like, it's a dope chain. But I'm like, yeah, if that's on your chain and that's what y'all trying to be about, like, I'm good. I don't be ducking shots. I'm good. Like, No Limit Records look like you got an iced out tank. And I feel like if I signed with No Limit Records, I probably would want to buy an iced out tank for some reason. Forget about finances, forget about saving. Like, No Limit Records, you may own an iced out tank or some iced out version of something that you probably cannot afford with your record sales. But still, that chain, legendary. Deathrow, I mean, Deathrow Records legendary, but I can't rock no chain with somebody in an electric chair, bro. It's just that's what it really came down to me, man. It's just Cash Money Records was fire. Cash Money Records look like you can make some money, but anytime somebody brag about money, to me, they either stealing it or don't got it. So, and that wound up being what Cash Money was about anyway.
Word to bird, man.
Word. So to me, out of all these chains, it would be between Rocafella and So Def. But at the time, like growing up, I probably would have gone with So Def because the South was killing it at that with Ludacris and everything was a party. It was tough. I'll probably rock with the South on that. So Def would be my pick.
Okay. That's what's up, yo. Shout out to the So Def piece. Yo, it's your boy Tommy Gunz. As you can see, not only from the list of chains over here, but let's not forget, like, there's some chains even today, like the OVO piece. I'm sure Dreamville has a chain at this point. Like, it's not that anybody rock it, but you know what I'm saying, Earth Gang. But you know what I'm saying? Like, from now, like I said, when we're talking about hip hop 90s, there was nothing flyer that made you feel like you was about something than being able to rock the chain of whatever label you were part of. A lot of classic pieces there, but if I had to choose, I'm gonna give you the top two. I'm gonna give you number two, the Cash Money piece. Oh man, I thought that Cash Money Records piece was so fly. It was a simple design. It's pretty much just a rectangle Cash Money with a dollar sign. It's real simple, but it's fly. Like, it's something that it like I said, it's not like a tank. It's not like an iced out tank. Like, you can rock it and people be like, oh, word. Simple design. You can ice it out the way you want it. And I just remember, being a hip hop fan back then. I was like, yo, Cash Money Records, like, yo, they doing things over there. You know what I mean? They came out after No Limit, but something about that chain, I was like, yo. Matter of fact, funny story, back in the days, the crew, we used to rep, and I was like, yo, I thought it was so fly. I actually tried to get a piece. Well, actually, I did get a piece made with the like a crew chain. And in the totally swagger jack in the Cash Money piece, it's rectangle, whatever, the C-Mob piece, whatever, with Akbar the jeweler diamonds in there, and they fell out like a week later. But yeah, that shit was fly, you know what I mean? But yeah, Cash Money to me was just like, that was just growing up and listening to hip hop, and that's when Juvenile was popping and the Hot Boys and that whole movement. I just thought that shit was so fly. Yeah. So my number two chain would be the Cash Money piece. And the number one chain, there's a lot of fly chains out there. There's a lot of honorable mentions. Rough Riders is pretty dope. Deathrow was pretty dope. But like I said, it's just something, although I like the logo, I feel like rocking that chain, man, I'm gonna die pretty soon. Like, I mean, you wear that, like, man, it's only a matter of time until somebody shoots you. So there's a lot of honorable mentions. Bad Boy was cool. But the chain I gotta go with, the Rocafella piece. I'm sorry, it was just iconic. The logo, I like the way the R with the record and the logo, like, that chain is iconic to the point where even today, there's no more Rocafella records, but you'll still see certain artists rocking the chain. And when you see it, you be like, oh, word, yo, he got the Rocafella chain. Like, that shit just looks fly, yo. I like the way, like, the design is simple, but it's dope. Like, you could ice it up and it just looks official. You see that, like, growing up, you know what I mean? Like, being a fan of hip hop, yo, when Rocafella was in their prime, you're like, yo, damn, I know. If you're trying to be a rapper, you're like, yo, I know I made it if I got a Rocafella piece. Just something about that piece that to this day, a rap Memphis could rock it. Cats be like, yo, word. You know what I mean? Or you might. There was somebody I saw the other day. I think it was DJ Khaled. You know what I mean? Granted, his Rock Nation is out now, but Jay-Z gave DJ Khaled the Rocafella chain. And you know, these is multimillionaires, but when he got the Rocafella chain, you could just tell he was just hype, like, yeah, we really are the best. Like you just see on his face, like, yo, it's just something about that piece that it just speaks to like success and hustle, and yo, it just looks fly. So my number one favorite piece would be the Rocafella chain. Shah Montana, what do you think is the illest hip hop chain of all time? Or maybe there's a couple. What would you pick if you had to choose?
Okay, so with all due respect to you, brother, Rocafella chain, hell no. Even though the reasons you outlined really sell it, but I don't like it. Cash Money Records, I like that chain. Rap-A-Lot's good. No Limit and Diplomats, I like those chains. To me, the best chain ever was Deathrow. First off, the prestige of those Deathrow medallions during the heyday of Deathrow. You got to remember, when Tupac was out, the very fact that Tupac died was linked to an incident that happened because supposedly Puff Daddy, or whatever the hell he called himself at the time, had a bounty on Deathrow chains. And it was an incident at a mall in LA where some dudes was walking around with Deathrow chains, and some associates of Orlando Anderson, I don't know if he was there, the guy that supposedly, you know,
they got stomped out,
whatever. So that chain carries a lot of history. Some of the greatest rappers in hip hop history have worn that chain. Mm-hmm. I mean, and the damn the logo is effing gangster, yo. That shit make you want to ride or die. You know what I mean? To me, the best piece was the Deathrow medallion.
Deathrow, yeah. Now you're right. Like I remember, I don't know if it was The Source. It was some hip hop magazine cover, and it had Dre, Snoop, Suge, and Pac all with the chains, and yo, that shit was gangster, yo. Like, yeah, that's an iconic chain for sure. Yeah, you cannot go wrong with that. So Rap-A-Lot, you going with Rap-A-Lot and the Deathrow chain?
I mean, I like most of the ones in that picture. Dipset had a real game. Come on, Eagle with guns on the talons, like, you know what I'm saying? But to me, the number one is Deathrow.
Okay, that's what's up right there. Big A.
Yes, sir.
Greatest hip hop chains of all time, man. If you could pick one or two, yo, what do you think are just the illest hip hop chains of all time, in your opinion?
Well, you know what? I like Benny the Butcher, Black Soprano Family chains. It's simple. It's a BSF logo. It's not on the options that we have. This is just one of the ones I've seen in numerous videos. It's not super gaudy, but it's something that catches your eye. I like that logo. The state property chain, the SP, I thought that was dope with the S and the P together. That was one of the dopest chains. When you seen the SP, you automatically knew that was state property. Like, you was like, oh, okay, state property. Now, I don't want to be state property, because state property mean your ass is locked up. But that state property chain was definitely fire. You know what I mean? Little Me, do you like it? Little Me likes it. See, Little Me likes it. Yeah, Little Me likes it. So yeah, the state property chain was definitely dope. I like the Deathrow chain, but I don't want to wear anything that has death on it. You know, I want to represent death. I want to represent life. Like, that's what I want. You know what I mean? You know, like the Hebrew chain, the Kaya, and all that. I want everything that deals with life and money. And that brings me to the Cash Money chain. I love that Cash Money chain. You know, when they had that Back That Ass Up video and Lil Wayne biting on the chain in the video, bro, I wanted to be with Cash Money, bro. I wanted to be from Louisiana. I wanted the ass shaking in front of me. I wanted Cash Money in my pockets. Come on. Yes, Cash Money. That's what I love, Cash Money. That chain was fire, but I'm agreeing with Tommy. That Rocafella chain, it made you feel like you was a fucking king or emperor.
Yeah.
When they put that chain over your neck, it was like, bitch, I made it. Mama, I made it. We made it. We made it.
You see how Kanye got when he got his chain?
Bro, he put that in through the wire video. Through the wire video, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, yo, that Rocafella chain still carries weight to this day. Like you said, DJ Khaled, like I'll see like an old picture of Cameron when he had his chain. You know, he was the only one with the Rocafella chain on Dipset. Like they all dips on their mixtape covers. Like that has such a prestige with hip hop that you see excellence. Like certain chains you see, it gives you a certain stigmatism that comes with the label, or like G Unit. You see the G Unit, you knew it was gonna spin around. It was gaudy, it was big, it was almost big as the emblem on my shirt. The G Unit spin around chain, and then you got Kendrick Lamar. They got their label chains, but it's small. It's not really gaudy. It's just really small. Something you wouldn't even notice unless you actually looked at their chain emblem. It's not big like the old school gaudy chains, but I'm telling you, it's nothing like when you see that Rocafella chain, boy. I tell you, boy, they had it in songs and whatnot. Like it's to this day. Like, Beyonce having it on her neck. Yeah. In Jay-Z's video, it was like, oh, Jay let her put the chain on. Like, oh, it's real now, boy. It's the real.
That's how you know she really liked them. I was like, oh, she
like, yo, chain in the video? What? And then she threw up the song. I was like, oh, you really? Yeah, man. That you don't get that type of excitement with other record labels. So that chain right there is legendary. Like the label is not around anymore, but that chain still lives on. So that's my favorite chain. You agree, Head? The Head agrees.
I gotta say, shout out to Rocafella. They did an amazing job of just branding, like between the chain and throwing up the rock. In their prime, I can't think of another label who branded themselves as well as they did. Granted, they stole it from Diamond Dallas Page, the rock, the diamond cutter, but still,
cutter,
to be able to throw up the rock and like for real, like that had to been on your list of like dream accomplishments.
Hell
yeah, to get the Rocafella chain, like come on.
What?
I gotta add because I was just wondering when Big A was talking, I'm thinking like we're missing some chains. Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't known, but they had the W and the chain.
No. Ghostface's chain, Nas's chain, the big sarcophagus.
I mean, just for like as a crew chain.
Yeah.
Like if you were gonna rock a crew chain, like the Wu-Tang Wu-Tang just has its own. Like, so that was tough. Yeah, it wasn't as flashy. They weren't as flashy, but definitely that symbol on a chain as representative of that crew. And I don't think anyone mentioned Rough Riders, Double R.
Briefly,
that Double R chain.
Yo, that Double R chain was hype. Yo,
I mean, it was tough, but it had, to me, the best ones were the ones that I saw that were two-tone. Like, because there was some that were all diamond R's, but then there was some that was like red diamonds and then the regular diamonds, and it looked like a double R. Like them joints was tough. Them chains was tough. But yeah, nothing beats Rocafella though, because it was Rocafella was like the New York Yankee of like group chains. New York Yankee had a group chain.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, facts, man. Well, yo, shout out to everybody for their picks, and shout out to everybody tuned in right now. We want to hear from y'all. What do you think? What were your favorite hip hop chains of all time? Did we miss one? Did we not pay one of them the proper respect? I mean, like I said, some of you Bad Boy fans out there might be like, yo, what about the Bad Boy chain? There's a lot of chains out there. Maybe we missed some. So we want to hear from you.
Or the We the Best chain. We the Best.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? So leave a comment, and of course, make sure you subscribe, share, and of course, watch the video. I don't even need to tell you to do that. We want to hear from y'all. Let us know what you think. Did we miss one? What is your personal favorite hip hop chain? And yes, we've been getting the emails. I know a lot of y'all want to know, are we going to get a recap with the GoodFellaz chain? Nah, probably not, but it sounds like a good idea. Anyway, we appreciate y'all, all the love, all the support with all the videos. Send us suggestions, leave comments, and who knows, maybe we will make a show about whatever you want to talk about. But like I said, time is not on our side right now. So you know how we do. Until next week, you already know what it is. Peace.